Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, friends of the islands of the Bahamas. We're back with our day number 2 on our Bahamas Summit. I can see agents coming in right now, so maybe we give them a little more moments to join us today for our session. Today we will be talking mainly about all the islands outside of Nassau. One is Grand Bahama Island, which is the island that's the furthest north of all our islands within our archipelago. And then we talk about the beautiful out islands. Obviously, there is a great number of hotels on the out islands. We are not able to show them all today, but we have a very tight agenda, and I hope that many of you will join us and get some information on these jewels on our little keys, our little islands outside of Nassau. The name Out Island comes, as I just said, we were talking about out of Nassau. These islands are out of Nassau, and that's why they're called Out Islands. Some people also call the Out Islands the Family Islands, because the Family Islands are really like a family. With some of them have only little number of inhabitants, like Cat Island has less than 2,000 inhabitants. So you really feel like being in a family. Everybody knows what you're doing, and everybody you live in a big community. So that is our key topic today. We can still see some agents coming in, so please bear with us a little moment till our Director Europe, Mr. Anthony Stewart, Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, Investment and Aviation, will open today's session. Thank you very much for your patience, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Here we're back, and we can see that many agents have joined us already, many product managers that want to learn a little more about the islands of the Bahamas, especially today, Grand Bahama Island and the Out Islands. And I'm now calling the Director Europe of the Ministry of Tourism Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, Investment and Aviation to please open our session of today. Welcome, Mr. Anthony Stewart from London.
Claudia, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
It's so great to be back with you for day 2, because day 1 was such an exciting time, and we had so many of our partners on with us, both onshore in the Bahamas and our partners in Europe, from Germany, from Italy, UK, Czech Republic, Poland, and different areas. So it was so great to have an opportunity to speak to so many people from all over the world who are once again looking at travel, who once again are excited about selling vacations, and our partners from the Bahamas who are looking forward to welcoming so many of the guests back to the Bahamas after a few years of not being able to travel and do all the wonderful and exciting things that we like to do when we're on vacation. Yesterday was a day that was filled with information, mainly about Nassau and some of the other information. But today is going to be a really exciting day, because we've got our partners on who are going to talk about Grand Bahama Island and what's happening with Grand Bahama and the transition in Grand Bahama and all the wonderful and exciting activities to do in Grand Bahama. Grand Bahama is more than just hotels and accommodations. Grand Bahama is really a great place for you to experience some of our ecotourism, some of our sustainable tourism, and also to get in some of that soft adventure and while you experience some of the great beaches of the Bahamas, as well as unbelievable scuba diving and golf. But the real jewel is going to become when you have an opportunity to hear about the Out Islands. The Out Islands, whether it's Abaco or Bimini, whether it's Long Island or Eleuthera or Cat Islands in Salvador, Acklins or Crooked Island, Mayaguana or Andros, you're going to have some great information about those islands, learn about some of the things that are going on there. Not just once again about the accommodations, but what there is to do, and also what makes those islands different. Each of those islands really have their own personality, their own flavor, their own stories to tell. And one of the things you're going to do is when you go to the Out Islands, you're going to see the most beautiful beach you've ever seen in your life until you go to the next Out Island. And then you say, oh my God, that's even more beautiful than the last one. And then you go to the next one. So when people ask me what are the most beautiful beaches in the Bahamas, I tell them it's the last one I've been on, because every time I go to another island or another beach, It's the most beautiful one I've seen. But once again, like I said, it's about also the people. And when you go to the out islands, you're going to meet up with a lot of the Bahamian people who going to want to talk to you, tell you about their islands, but also learn about where you're from as well too. And many of them will have visit Europe or even the countries that you're in. So there'll be an exchange of ideas, an exchange of what there is in the Bahamas and what we like to do when we go on vacation to other countries. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank Claudia and your team for putting this event together. It's really something that is groundbreaking and new and gives an opportunity for our partners from the Bahamas to speak with our partners here in Europe and really to bridge that gap. Now, Claudia, yes, everybody can see now my background is one where I'm in the office working. You can see printers and computers and everything behind me, but Claudia seems to be sitting out on the beach because I could see ocean and I could see white sand and look like somebody's about to come out of that shack with a daiquiri and some comfort. So enjoy it today. I'm sure Claudia is going to tell you all about the rest of the Bahamas and what there is to do. But I just want to thank everybody for joining us, for participating, and to remember that we're here to work with you, to assist you in order to increase your business and increase the business to the Bahamas. And we want the opportunity to show you and your clients that it's better in the Bahamas. Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you very much, Anthony Stewart, Director Europe of the Ministry of Tourism.